What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Brian. This is BNXTV and we are back with another episode. Now, today's a very special day. Not only are you guys getting an episode, but we actually have a special guest for today's episode. Now, if you know, you know. And if you know me, you definitely know the special guest. We go back so many years. I'm talking about high school days, and I honestly don't consider him a friend anymore. He's more like family at this point. But yeah, he just texted me, said he's downstairs. We're gonna run, pick up this food, and then we'll be right back. Don't you guys go anywhere. Alright guys, here you have it. So these are the spiciest wings at Buffalo Wild Wings, blazing. This mango habanero. I have Dennis's order, which is, what is it, sweet barbecue? Yeah. Sweet barbecue and fries, and then mine is honey barbecue and lemon pepper with fries. Please pray for us. Anything you want to say? Lord?
I love you. I love you, Mom.
You hear it here. We about to dig in this and enjoy. Alright, we ain't gonna do no ranch first wing.
What?
I'm just letting you know. Alright, so we are back, guys. Like I said, special guest in the building, Dennis the Menace. He'll plug himself. His Instagram and everything will be down below in the comment section or in the info section. But we are here with a Buffalo Wild Wings Mukbang Spicy Wing Challenge. We do have the two spiciest wings from Buffalo Wild Wings. Like I said, blazing and then mango habanero. So we are about to get into this. For the first wing, we cannot use any ranch.
I didn't agree to this.
He definitely didn't agree to this. Kind of threw a curveball at him. Honestly, he had no idea we were doing this video until he pulled up and I kind of swayed him into it. But that's what we do. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna go ahead, try these wings first, no ranch, and then after the first wing, we can use ranch. I don't know which one you want to go after first.
Oh, I'm gonna do the blazing.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start off with the blazing as well. Let's see what this is hitting for. Not that bad. Okay, I'm supposed to do. Oh shit.
Oh, it sneaks up.
Oh shit.
Oh.
It's good.
I mean, it
It's
tastes
spicy as hell.
I don't see who would order this.
Yeah, this is a wing that you're like, oh, I'm hungry, let me get blazing wings.
Yeah, like, no.
I feel like this one was specifically meant for like a challenge.
Yes.
Just to be assholes.
I can't feel my No,
My tongue is sweating.
Can't talk. That's what I can't do right now.
I have a feeling that mango habanero is about to be worse though.
It's gonna be worse. I can't taste it.
We're gonna keep eating. If y'all have not, definitely try it out. Try their blazing wings. Hot as hell.
Get together with a couple of your friends, order these, and record them acting the same way I am right now. I'm about to cry.
Big facts, and that water's not helping at all, I'm be honest.
It helps for a half a second when you drink it, then afterwards, oh my God.
Yeah, my mouth is on fire. We're about to jump into these spicy wings.
I'm gonna do this real quick.
Jump into the mango habanero. Try that one out.
That one also no ranch?
Yeah, no
Oh,
ranch.
shit.
No ranch on this one either. And these are well coated too. That's the worst part. My tongue does not want me to do this.
Yo, my lips are on fire.
I always wanted to do like the wild hot ones.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they do the wing by wing?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do one of those, but if I can't take this, I definitely can't be on that.
This is probably level 2 for them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's definitely hot. It's good though. It has a sweet kick to it.
I feel like either way we were going to go, whether we got this first or that
Yep.
first, we were just not prepared for any of this.
Holy shit.
Oh, I gotta finish this.
Yeah, this is crazy. Look, I finished mine. I'm not playing with it.
You were smart about it.
I'm not even thinking about it. Fuck that. Y'all let me know in the comments what your favorite flavors of wings are at Buffalo Wild Wings. I'll be honest with you, I'm more of a Wingstop type of guy. I just know they have way hotter flavors at Buffalo Wild Wings.
If it's either of these two, I don't fuck with you.
If you like any of these two, you're just a demon. I'm gonna keep it real. That's just what that is.
Anyone that says that they're not that hot, you're a liar.
Absolutely. Absolutely a liar. We don't trust you. So yeah, I mean, like I said, if you know, you know. We go back years. I'm talking about high school days. So we go back that far. I actually moved down here first. And then a few years later, Dennis actually moved down here as well. And we actually lived together, had an apartment together, had time for our lives, all that fun stuff. And then we ultimately grew up. I moved in with my girlfriend, he moved in with his girlfriend.
She wouldn't approve of this video.
She does not know what this video is. What would you say is probably your favorite thing about Texas so far? Or are you liking Texas?
It took a lot for me to move out here. I love Texas. With the aid of you, convincing me on a daily basis. But things I love, the nightlife at first was beautiful. I met a lot of really cool people out here too. And the South, that Southern hospitality is actually really a thing. I didn't think it was. I thought it was like movies, TV shows. And it's more my speed than New York ever was.
No, I definitely agree. I mean, I felt the same way when I came down here. I'm like, Southern hospitality is not a thing. That everyone would just go out of their way to ask me how my day was or how I'm doing. Now, first being from New York, I was kind of like, what do you want from me? Then I realized that's just how everyone is.
Why are you asking me these questions? You want something? I would not suggest.
No. Don't mind the cat. She swears she's a human. All up in the food. Come on. Yeah, but I'll be honest with you, ranch, it isn't that bad.
No. Yeah. The back-to-back is what killed me.
Straight. That shit is horrible. It's gross.
Back-to-back.
Would not recommend it. Would you ever see yourself moving back to New York?
Negative.
This is my Everyone asks me the same thing. Everyone's always, when you come back to New York, when you come back to New York. It's not that I don't like New York, because I love New York. I love the people in New York. I love my family. I miss my family. And I'm sure likewise.
Yeah.
It's just a lot more doable down here. You get a lot more for your money. The weather is nice when it's not a day like today, because today it's like 95 degrees out. Sun was beating on us.
You're outside for 5 minutes, we're sweating. Literally 5 minutes and we were sweating.
Correct. So that's the one downfall, right? Never really feel fresh, like Captain Fly's outfit on. The minute you step outside and you start sweating, you don't really feel good.
Definitely miss my family. And I feel like I enjoy New York way more. Now that I visit it a little bit. Try to visit it twice a week to see my moms and everything. But I like it way more. I feel like getting together.
Could appreciate it.
Yeah, you appreciate it way more, especially just seeing your family, spending time with them, spending time with your brothers and everything, our friends. It just feels better.
Big facts, big facts. Was hoping to make a trip to New York at some point this year, but with this whole COVID-19 thing going on,
Pandemic.
that may be questionable. I'll be honest, I may delay my travels to New York probably until next year, just to be safe. And you know, obviously we are dealing with it here in Texas, but in New York, that's a different level. Like in New York, that's a pandemic, right? So I'm not even trying to risk that. I mean, that being said, I'm still travel, just not to New York. Like I mentioned before, we used to live together. It was dope, it was cool. Then ultimately we kind of moved out. Big change, stepping growing up, which I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. It is different, but it is cool.
But definitely has its benefits though.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You're like a man now.
Exactly.
Building a life with someone.
Absolutely, absolutely. What would you say is, I don't want to word it a certain way, look, we both got girlfriends, and I know they're gonna watch this, and I know they will kill us if we answer it incorrectly.
Oh, we get worked over.
Exactly. So, let me ask you like this. What is the most difficult part about living with a female? In your eyes. And then I'll tell you why.
In my situation, I would say, this is not even on her, right? I'm clingy sometimes, and vice versa. So it comes a point when you're living with someone where we get annoyed by each other, by each other's company.
It's like you woke up and you're just like, damn, like you still here?
You get annoyed, and the time apart from like being at work and everything, due to the pandemic. I'm working from home, so I'm always home. So I look forward. I'm like a dog waiting for my master to come home. Like, so I get extra excited when my girlfriend comes home. So it's just me knowing that sometimes I need to take a little scale back.
Tone it down.
Tone it down a little bit, because she need her a little bit of space, and I just, it's kind of like a good and bad thing, of course. I want to be around my girl, but I don't want to annoy her to the point that she don't want to be around me. So I think that's the biggest struggle, is just finding that balance on not annoying her, but also not neglecting her.
Makes sense. I definitely hear that, just because I know, like with me and Carla, like Xbox was a big situation. That was a big one where she got home, I'm still on Xbox. I've been on Xbox for an hour, hour and a half. And she gets home and I'm still paying attention to the Xbox and not necessarily her. So I know that was an issue and something we talked through, and just building growth from it. Like I said, when you live with a roommate or with one of your boys, you get home, you turn that Xbox on, and you're on there for 5 hours. It doesn't matter, right? You're like, yo, what are we ordering? What are we ordering to eat? Because we're gonna be on Xbox for 5-6 hours, and it's no issue to anyone. When you live with a girl, it's a completely different story. Because even though they may not say it, they end up resenting the Xbox or the PS4, and they ultimately just want to smash it to pieces if you don't pay enough attention to them.
Definitely been there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, that balance is something that I'm still figuring out now. We lived together over a year, moving into a new spot.
Which is dope. Congrats again.
Thank you.
Congrats, King.
Yeah, just trying to find that balance and it's the happiness between me and her. It's awesome. I never met someone like her, so.
That's dope.
Am I doing nothing?
I wasn't enjoying my food though. What do you like most about living with your girlfriend? Well, let me clarify, right? That was his issue with living with a girl. I'm gonna give you my piece, right? For me, the most difficult part about living with your girlfriend or moving in with your girlfriend and kind of getting adjusted to each other is all the little shit you do not realize when you don't live together. and it goes both ways. I mean, you see it, but you don't realize it until it's both of y'all's space. So Carla, for example, she sheds like a dog. Right? So there are times where I'm either in the shower or brushing my teeth and there's strands of hair here and there. I mean, doesn't bother me too much, but that's one of those little things where I'm like, God damn, and all it takes is me waking up on the wrong side of the bed. I go to brush my teeth, there's hair next to me as I'm brushing my teeth, and then that just starts World War III. Like, we go at it, we're just arguing here and there about that. So I mean, it's not anything major, it's just the little things. Or like I said, she works longer hours than me. So she may get home, take her shoes off, and just want to sit on the couch. And to me, I'm like, put your shoes up where they belong.
And settle for
Yeah, exactly. So it's little things like that. But I mean, I'm also very hypocritical because I'll get home, take off my shoes, and leave them laying around, and she won't say nothing. But when she does it, I'll say something, So I mean, it's not necessarily anything big, anything major. It's more so the little knickknacks, this little thing or this little thing. When you do live together, you pick up on them and you're like, oh, I didn't know this about you. Nothing major, but that's definitely one of those things where I'm like, okay.
I walked into the bathroom one day and there was an eyelash, a fake eyelash.
Had the eyelash
on the sink. And I didn't know any better. And I took a slipper and slapped it like it was a caterpillar. I was going to town on it. And it wound up just being a fake eyelash. So it's just those little things.
It's all learning.
It's all learning, of course. I wasn't mad at it. I honestly started laughing because my stupid self thought it was a caterpillar instead of an eyelash.
No, I hear you. It's different. Like I said, we're guys, so we're used to, With us, the biggest thing was the dirty dishes or if the bathroom was dirty. But like I said, we're guys. So we don't necessarily care until it gets to a certain point. Then it's like, we both agree this shit is nasty. Let's clean.
That's another thing. The level of nasty is different too.
You know how bad that sounds? The level of nasty. that is accepted. It's allowed.
When two dudes live with each other and now you have a woman living with you, it's different.
No, absolutely.
You have to at least cut that in half.
Big facts. Big facts.
Just be respectful.
That was true. What would you say is your favorite thing about living with your girlfriend?
I think, and it's gonna sound weird, it's kind of like the same thing with like living with you, just a little different, because obviously it's my girlfriend, but living with someone that's your best friend.
Okay.
It's just dope.
It's dope.
Yeah, absolutely. We were living together, it was awesome. Like we had fun, so much fun together, going out and everything like that, and I feel like that didn't stop when I moved in with my girlfriend.
Big facts.
Because that's my best friend. That's one of my best friends. As well.
Big facts.
So just being able to continue that is probably one of my favorite things to live with my girl.
Big facts. No, that's dope. That's dope. I mean, it's kind of the same thing with me, right? Carla, and I tell Carla all the time, I'm like, you're my best friend as well, right? You know, I have my guy best friends, which is Dennis, Jose, Driver, all of them. But then, on the contrary, I have Carla as well, who's not only my girlfriend, but she's my best friend as well. From inside jokes to lounging around to not wanting to do nothing to understand each other's sense of humor and all that fun stuff. So I mean, it's dope. My favorite thing about living together or living with my girlfriend, I'd probably say, is essentially having that person to come home to, or when that person gets home. I mean, I know you kind of touched on it earlier, right? When you're home alone, it's great, don't get me wrong, like we love our personal time, but it's a different vibe, it's a different feeling when you're with that significant other, when you're just chilling, when you're just, you know, bored. Also, I also love that we live together because I was always driving to her place. So that's what, honestly, that just saved me time, gas, everything, right? I ain't have to do the most.
She drove an hour and like 15 to come see me.
Exactly. So it was one of those where it's like, look, we're already with each other all the time. Let's go ahead and do it. And yeah, I mean, we're still with each other. We still live with our girlfriends, so it's obviously worked out so far. I'm not getting kicked out anytime soon that I know of.
I'm not getting kicked out.
He may be getting kicked out. That is pending, but we'll see. So yeah, if you guys, you know, live with your significant other, leave in the comments what you think is the most difficult thing about living with each other and what you think are the best things about living with each other as well. We're definitely curious. We're definitely want to hear your feedback.
Be careful, because your girlfriend might see this video.
Exactly.
And you might get kicked out.
Exactly.
So be careful with your comments, but definitely leave them.
Absolutely. Now we'll do a follow-up video once they stop watching with the real answers, right? Because, you know, we gotta kind of kiss ass. No, we're joking. I mean, obviously, love our girls, appreciate them. We'll get after it.
I think I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna go ahead and take this last blazing wing. We have 2 mango habanero wings left, and then we can just dig into our actual food that we can actually enjoy.
You can enjoy it, exactly.
This shit is good, it's just too spicy to actually like eat and enjoy.
Like this. Prime example. Woo. Shit.
Yeah, blazing is no joke. God damn.
Oh, I thought it was good for a second. It kicked me in my chest.
Suck it up. This is crazy.
With the ranch, it's tolerable though.
Yeah, ranch is tolerable. No ranch, that shit is dead.
Wouldn't suggest that.
So, what do you think is your next move? What are you planning for the future?
I'm hoping a year from now, I am either buying a house or renting a house.
Okay, I see you.
Me and my girlfriend are currently in the process of making some moves to better our financial.
Wow.
I don't know, just better us financially.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, I'm gonna work on my credit for this next 12 months. I let that slip a lot more than I should have.
Yeah, prepare.
Get that back up, and then honestly, talking about having maybe a child soon too.
Ooh, okay.
When that house comes. So yes, big steps. Hopefully, if everything goes to plan, I'll make the necessary moves. My girlfriend makes the necessary moves. Might have a little dinner running around.
Okay.
Better be a boy too, because we're gonna get into this football.
Big guy. Big guy.
We're gonna get this football going.
Big facts. God damn.
Yeah. Surprise.
Shit is hot.
Yellow season. Oh,
that's your last week. That's your last wing, bro.
That's how you do it. You ask the question, eat the wing.
You damn right.
Leave me.
That's your last one. Sorry about that. Camera kind of glitched out. But yeah, we are still here. We are back. Still trying to get into these wings. Mouth's still on fire. Not gonna lie to y'all. You alright?
Nope.
We'll be alright though. We gonna get right back to it. Last thing we left off on was essentially what's next for you. Any plans for the future?
Moving into another apartment. Paying a little extra, but I'd rather have the space than that little apartment I was in before. Great first apartment for me and my girl. I'm hoping to either rent a house, buy a house, and hopefully during that time as well, maybe have a child. We've been in the talks of having a child with my girlfriend as well. Maybe
Big step.
Big step, big step. Maybe before that, a little proposal or anything like that. And I'll keep that a secret.
Okay.
That's why I see myself, hopefully in a year, 2 years from now, definitely have a child, a house, a dog, because I want a dog. Have a puppy grow up with my child. And it better be a boy, because I want that football.
Big fact.
Talk about that football.
Big fact.
If we happen to have a girl, then, you know, I still love
You
her.
know, it'd be alright.
I still love her.
Want that boy. Chasing that boy.
Football. Where you see yourself, hopefully a year from now, in the future.
I don't know, that's a tough one. Kind of on that same page though. Want to get out of an apartment. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my apartment, love the location and everything. Super dope. But if it was up to me, I'd rather be living in a house with an extra room or two. That way, you know, have our space. Maybe I could have a little game room or a man cave if Carla allows it. She might not. But that way, you know, once we have family and friends come on down and come visit, they have a place to stay and we ain't got to worry about that. But at the same time, have enough space, have a backyard for, you know, Owen as well. That way he can get some running around and outside. That's probably what I'm looking for or towards next. And then obviously career advancement as well. See where I can go, see where, you know, my job takes me, my career takes me within the next year. And then ultimately when that time is right, you know, if that time is right, pop that question, maybe pop out a kid, who knows? Like I said, we're still young, still want to do a ton of traveling and all of that fun stuff as well. So by the end of this year, what's one thing that you either want to accomplish, want to do or get into or whatever it is by the end of this year or want to go?
Of course, I want to go somewhere, at least this year, hopefully at the end of it, salvage what we have left of 2020.
Big facts, because 2020 has been tragic.
Tragic for everyone. But
look, this YouTube channel is the best thing that happened in 2020. Mark my words. So, let it be known.
By the end of this year, I would hope to either get back into photography. I flirted with it a couple years ago. I still have my camera and stuff. Flirted with it. Just
dope.
Pick up a hobby for myself.
Big facts.
Like we stated earlier. Give my girl some space, but then I'm also being productive instead of sitting down. Mm-hmm. Another goal, I want to lose some weight. You know, this ain't gonna help, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Just
look,
enjoy the video.
This quarantine / coronavirus, this the time to bulk up. This bulking. We bulking. That's all we doing.
Reverse bulk season.
Here we go.
That's what we got. So
once outside opens back up, then we hit the gym, the track, the field, get all that, lose all this weight. I don't want to hear nothing in the comments. I'm gonna enjoy my food. I'm gonna enjoy my life until shit goes back to normal.
And once it does, we gonna get this working. 2 things I would like to accomplish: either get into photography or pick up a hobby myself.
Okay.
Whether it's learning something new or picking up something I flirted with back in my childhood or my younger days, get right back into that and definitely lose that weight too. I want to be around for a long time.
I'll be real. I just want to be sexy again. I just want to get my sexy back. Right? That's what I'm worried about as far as weight. But I got you. I feel you. I feel you on that.
All right, so what do you think by the end of this year is something you would like to do or accomplish?
I don't know. It's kind of hard. I'm going to tell you straight up. One of my big things, right? And it's not only this year, it's every year. Every year I try to take at least 1 or 2 trips out of the country. So that's kind of one of them. I mean, I know I'm gonna take a trip, I just don't know where. I have something planned already. I'm not gonna say it or tell y'all what I have planned, but just know it's in the works, and God willing, you guys will see it because it'll be coming to you soon. right? But no, that's definitely one of them. And then the second thing I want to do is probably get my credit score up there. Like I said, you have all the money in the world, but at the end of the day, when you got credit, is only so much you can do, right? So my thing is, obviously get my credit up there. I'll be honest with you, I'm trying to pull up to the dealership and I have to put nothing down. I'm trying to buy a house and they look at me and they're like, bro, pick something now. That's what I'm trying to get to, right?
This block, pick one.
Exactly, that's the level I'm trying to be at. So by the end of this year, that's my goal. Take a trip out the country, have a blast, and get to enjoy the company and just sit back and enjoy life. Especially this year, because this year's been nuts. 2, get that credit right. That way, coming into next year, I could either switch my car or trade my car in, get something real nice, or like I said, if buying a house is next in the cards, be able to do that without a hassle, without a problem as well, because that would be super dope.
You asked us this question like 5 years ago. We ain't gonna say none of this.
Oh yeah, no. Hell no. You asked us where we would be 5 years ago today. It don't look like this. It's completely different. So I mean, having a plan is cool and all, but we also are realistic. We know that changes as time comes. Things may be sped up, things may be delayed. At the end of the day, it's our life. It's we set our own time. That's the big thing.
Cats. Y'all just stupid.
Y'all crazy.
Why'd y'all do this to yourself?
You want? Who said, nah, I'm good. Ooh, I got a good one. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's about to get us in trouble. It is about to get us in trouble. We doing it for you. We're doing it for y'all, YouTube. But we about to get into it. We about to get in trouble, right?
Babe, I love you.
Same. I love you, Carla. If you could change one thing about your girl, and it could be physical, it could be personality-wise, it could be attitude-wise. If you could change one thing about your girl, what would it be? Choose wisely, because you know she gonna watch this, and you still gotta go home today. So, what would it be? One thing you could change about your girl. Let the followers know. Let the subscribers know. Caitlin, I'm sorry for putting them on the spot like this, but what would it be?
There's not much I would, because I chose her, so there's not much I would change about her.
True.
But
come on now, let it all out.
All right.
Keep it real.
And this goes both ways. It's not. I don't want to change it. I want to tone it down a little bit. But my girl be ready to go at all times. And by that I mean
big energy.
She be ready to fight someone if your energy ain't right.
Big energy.
Which I love about her. But sometimes I gotta prepare myself and I gotta be ready for this. Because she might get us into a situation.
Big facts.
Where I might have to defend her. And I'm okay with that. But sometimes you just gotta tone it down sometimes.
I feel.
She be ready. I've seen it a few times where I had to calm her down. She ready to either jump out the car, ready to chase someone in the car.
Okay. Run them down.
So just that one thing, just tone it down a little bit. But I love her for it because she's very passionate about what she believes in. So if you question that passion, you gonna catch it.
Big fact.
Twice, because I got her back.
Exactly. You need that though. You kind of need that though. Because I'm being real with you. Like if they bring out my food and that ain't what I ordered, I'm not gonna send it back. Like I'm just very like, it's alright, I'll eat it.
Exactly.
Right? So you need that person that's gonna be like, nah, this ain't right. Come take this back.
And that's exactly what I got. She, because like you, I don't really like. It's like, oh damn, they messed up. But you know what? It's not a big deal.
I'll eat it.
I'm very forgiving. not saying that she's not forgiving, but she be like, nah, that's not what you ordered. We gonna get what you want to eat because that's what you want to eat. You're not gonna settle for nothing else.
Big fact.
She compliments my kind of passive moments. Now it's your turn on the spot, Roy. What's the one thing you gonna do?
See, look, I came up with this question, so I know how to answer it wisely, right? I was trying to get him in trouble. I think I'm B.I. Nah. The one thing, if I could, I would change about Carla. I'd say just the confidence. I'm not saying she's not confident, but I mean, you know, you have those moments or where she's like, she may feel insecure about something or whatever the case is, whether it's, you know, me maybe being interested in another female, which is not the case, or the way she looks sometimes, right? You don't know how many times I'm like, okay, I'll film something or take a picture, and I gotta take 20 pictures because she's like, nope, don't like this, don't like that. Which I get it, right? You like what you like, you see yourself a certain way. More so what I would change, I wish, and I think it's probably anyone would change or what anyone would wish, right? Is more so wish like she could see herself through my eyes, which I'm sure is vice versa, right? If your girlfriend could see herself through your eyes. Because to her, she's like, don't upload this video, cut this clip, I don't like the way I look. And I'm like, you look amazing, right? You look perfect, you look fine. But to her, you know, confidence-wise and just insecurity-wise, you know, she may feel a certain way about a clip or a video or the way she looks or what's going on. So I would say that's the one thing I would change. And obviously that's on me as her boyfriend to make her more confident, to make her feel more secure. So those are things, I mean, obviously I wish I could change, but I also have to take a step back and think to myself, how can I help with that? How can I adjust that? How can I, you know, help her grow in that way as well? Absolutely. See, that was a good one. I saved myself because I threw you to the wolves.
I must be sleeping on you.
It's cool. We're good. Good. Plenty of space around here.
I definitely understand that. And I feel like even myself, I have those days where it's just like, you know, I ain't the way I used to be. So sometimes
Big value.
you look and you're just like,
look, I was a wide receiver in high school. I'm a tight end right now. That's all I'm saying, okay?
Something a little different. Why didn't it? I don't know. This don't look. I wore this outfit before, but it don't look.
Exactly. It don't fit the same.
Yeah, it don't look as good as it used to. So I completely understand that. With my girl too. But sometimes she changed the outfit 3-4 times. I liked all the outfits. She looked good in every single one. And sometimes they just think because we man, we gotta say that. I'm honest.
Which is true, but we are honest as well.
I'm honest.
Because we do gotta say that, but we are honest as well.
Yeah, I'll definitely tell you if something don't look right or the coloring the way you want it to, I'll change it to this color and everything like that.
Big facts. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I wanna enjoy my food, finish eating my food and enjoy it like that. So it's been real. Appreciate you stopping by, Dennis.
Thank you for having me.
This will not be the last time you guys see him. We will do a bunch of more collab videos, all that fun stuff. But yeah, I think, you know, for my first guest being on my channel, other than Carla, of course, I definitely think it was a dope video. It's always a good time when we link up. Haven't seen each other probably in 2-3 months, so. Exactly, big facts. But we are back. Places are opening up again. You guys will definitely see more of us. Now, before we go ahead and close out this video, of course, you know I am gonna ask that you smash that subscribe button down below. Hit that like button and then drop a comment as well. We wanna know what are your favorite wing flavors. We wanna know where you think has the spiciest wings. We wanna know feedback to all of our questions, our answers, all that fun stuff. We wanna hear it, we're here for it. Like I said, YouTube, it's been real. As far as us, BNXTV, we are out. Like I said, follow my boy Dennis the Menace. I gave him that nickname, by the way. Yeah, follow my boy Dennis the Menace. Like I said, his Instagram link will be down in the comment section or down in the info section as well. Make sure you guys follow him, support him, smash that like button, leave a comment, and like I said, nonetheless, subscribe. YouTube, we're out.